Okay, we haven't even touched expenses. It's literally the exact same thing, okay? The main difference there is you have, instead of you have an A date, you have a B date, and eventually have you R date, and you can even have a P date, which is the post date, okay? And the B date is the piece that's kind of important, because an expense, this is often deposits. Usually if anything goes longer than like a couple days, you start to worry like, whoa, where's that money, okay? Expenses, I could write a check and somebody could sit on it for months, okay? So potentially expenses, your time period gets a little bit further lengthened out, okay? Kind of depending on what's going on, but it's literally the exact same thing that's happening. You guys want to see a bulk verify and a deposit?
Sure.
Yeah.
So I know we have 40 some odd expenses that have not been verified, okay? So look at this. No. Okay, like no B dates. We have lots and lots of little dates that are here under our A dates, okay? This due date, all this does is it says put a little tickler out there in case I was actually trying to cascade something forward. So if I literally knew that this particular one, I know we've already done it. I just want to show you the difference in the date. If I hit edit, then I go to edit main, and I go to the due date, and I say, you know what, this one was actually due on 9/15. It's just a little teaser date. It doesn't affect anything, but guess what it does do? It's now searchable, and it'll point it out to you, okay? Here's the A date. Here's just a D date, which is like a due date type thing, and I can actually search that. Go show me everything that's due from here to here. Watch this. Boom. I can come down. Which dates am I looking at? I'm just looking at my due dates. What have I got due in the next couple of weeks, okay? From 9/1 to 9/15. What have I got, okay? Just the due dates. Go get it. Oh yeah. Okay, cool. Got it. Like, you're able to search those due dates if you put them in there. If you don't, it's not a required field. You skip over it. But those are the different dates that you have under expenses, okay? So it's a piece of cake. You can do it one by one. Let's say that we found this one right here, $150.85. The bank saw it. If I was doing it one by one, I click on printable or edit. It doesn't matter. I have to have the admin permission, and I hit verify. I then say, yes, I got it. What was the date? Go ahead. Click. Okay, so now it's definitely got a verified date on it, okay? Verified, yes. Okay? If you want to do it in bulk, so watch it right here, you can see that's got a new little date on it, alrighty? If you do it in bulk, it literally is the same way. Bulk verified. I am in expenses now. It has a couple more options. I select my bank, and I say go get it. I'll probably have 40 some odd of these that need to be verified. If there's a problem with one of your expenses, like say the line items don't match the main, you actually won't even have the availability to click off a link. Watch this right here. I'm gonna mess one up for a minute, okay? So I'm gonna come here and I'm gonna hit edit on this particular piece, and I'm going to change this just by a little bit to 148. Okay? So technically I have check math flags, I have a problem going on. Watch this, if I go back to that exact same spot that I was, actually, let me just use my back button a couple times. And I hit refresh, so I'm pulling this page again. Okay, I can't even click this box off. It's going to flag me. Whoa, just so you know, bud, something's going on. And I could quickly look, 148.35, 148, crud, I need to edit that. Like, it's going to warn you, or if there's a problem between payments, or if there's a problem between this. Like, ideally, we're trying to help you out, okay? You can't just quickly, and if I, watch this, say I wanted to try to force it verified and I click printable. First off, I can't even get to printable. Whoa, just so you know, I don't even match, okay? Click edit, and you're looking for the verify link up here. You're not even going to find it because guess why? Check math. As soon as I edit everything so it's correct, I'm going to actually change this guy back to the correct one. 35, edit it. I'm currently in the edit line items. Guess what I have? I have verify links. I have printable links. I no longer have flags. I no longer have flags. Like it's happy. If I come back here to my bulk verify, here's where my problem was, and I hit refresh. Click. I'm good to go. It's happy. Like, it's trying to help you. It's trying to help you out there. But literally the bulk verify is very similar. Once again, you kind of find your date. This is the date that you said it happened, A date. What is the B date? So let's pretend that this one actually happened today as well. The bank actually saw it, or maybe they didn't see it until 9/2. We'll just put 9/2. Because this is 13, I don't even have to put the 13. It could be that easy, okay? Scroll down. This one was clear back in 12. Let's say that I'm just kind of cleaning up. Yep, the bank actually did see that on 3/2 of 12. You can come down to any level you need to get to kind of do stuff. If you have multiple payments going out, you may have to verify just one of the payments instead of the whole thing. Okay, that's different than deposits. But I'm just going to show you what we've got here. I'll just go ahead and scroll down to the bottom and say bulk verify. I've got 2 of them that should be selected for me. 2 of them were verified. Okay. Awesome. Do you guys have any questions? It does get a little bit funky if you have multiple payments on an expense, because say you owed $5,000, but you're like, oh my goodness, I've only got $1,000. Okay, I'm going to pay $1,000 right now. Next week I'm going to pay another $1,000. Next week I'm going to pay another $1,000. Technically, those are all going to hit at different times. Okay, so you're going to have to verify an individual payment versus the whole mother load. This one right here, this verifies the whole mother load and any sort of subs underneath it. If I have split payments on something, I may have to verify an individual payment. Oh, just part of it's verified, the other part's just hanging out. Like, that's just what happens because you told it, you gave it 5 different payments to pay $1,000, $1,000, $1,000, $1,000, $1,000. Okay. What it does is it's a one-to-many relationship, and then you just kind of have to start babysitting it. If you break it into that, you have to babysit it a little tighter. Okay. What was the question, Shannon?
Yeah, Joe has a question. He said he saw a bank balance helper link. What is that?
Perfect, perfect. That's a great question. Joe, I love your questions. They're awesome. So I'm going to actually go back to running bank balances for a second, and he's talking about a cool little report right here, the bank balance helper report. Okay, I'm going to click on it right now, and it currently says, hey, just so you know, I have one bank, okay, and it has a magic starting date of 3/2 of 12, okay? And so verified expenses after today's date. Aha, all it's saying is like, whoa, 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 how do you know that that's verified? This is the A date and this is the B date. It's kind of saying, I've got a potential problem. Like, as you start, eventually you have to kind of draw a line in the sand. And so what happens is if you draw a line in the sand, say business has been going and going and going and going and going and going and going, you might have some that are all the way in and you can fully reconcile for them, but you might have some that were fully passed. You might have some that are on the line. This is the piece that the bank helper page helps you out with, okay? You don't have to worry about those. Those are on that side of the line. You don't have to worry about that. That's on that side of the line. The bank helper page says, what are your potential problems that are straddling that fence? This guy. What is your starting date, okay? So what this guy is saying, whoa, 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 you're way past, okay? That's just a little warning. You've already verified something, and how do you know that it's going to hit on 9/2? It's currently 8/29, okay? But this particular entity is pretty clean and clear. But if my bank date was different right here, and it actually deals with on the physical bank, all of a sudden it could throw a problem because you have to draw that line in the sand, and you have to say, you know what, I can't have anything straddling. I either need to say you're all the way on the don't worry about me side, or you're starting from here forward so I can worry about you. It's literally what we call a line in the sand. Watch what's going to happen to this particular report if I change this date on this thing, okay? It's going to freak out. Basically, it comes back to the line in the sand, okay? So we're physically going to go to bank. Boom, boom, to banks. Bank homepage, because I want to get clear down to the nitty-gritty. It's currently saying 3/2 of 12, and I'm going to say go. Now what I'm going to kind of come in here and I'm going to say, just so you know, let's actually do this. Let's push this thing forward a little bit. 7 of 2. See if this happens to make any sort of problems, okay? And I'm going to say edit the bank, and now I'm going to go right back here to the bank helper page, okay? Deposit date is before the bank start date, 11 of them, okay? And depending on what this date is, depends on if I can kind of if I have to worry about it or if it's even a problem. But what it does is it kind of helps you draw that line in the sand. What's going on? Uh-oh, uh-oh, you know, like, or where are these things at? What's going on? Like, depending on what's happening, it's about the line in the sand. Because you can basically run an Adilas, like running, doing this and this and this and this. Are you serious? Are you really trying to go to the accounting level? Or are you just running? Okay. Okay, I'm serious now. Okay, great. If you're serious, we need to determine what is water that's already on the bridge this way, and I'm not worried about it, or what's going to potentially be going forward. Okay. Anything that's straddling the fence or even touching the fence, I need to kind of worry about that because that's going to create a problem. I no longer have a definitive thing. I need to take this guy that's straddling and figure out, okay, did I really clear before, or if it's something that still needs to happen from here? And you basically, instead of this being the real date, you're going to need to set that as the real date right here so it can go forward, okay? You're basically like, you know what, you were an outstanding, but I'm going to set you right here so you can come forward instead of hanging out half on, half off. You have to draw a line in the sand somewhere. So what we do is just run. When you're ready, and if you want to take it to that level, let's help you clean it all up and make sure everything's okay. That's what this bank helper report does. That was a great question.